Most of rich people, they've built their wealth during this lifetime, meaning their first generation wealth. And it's not that they got the wealth from their parents or they had some lottery luck. The statistics shows that actually people have their destiny in their own hands. And you should consider getting wealthy, because you can, just like everybody else who start from nothing and build millions and sometimes even billions. And in today's video, I want to specify 5 main attitudes that rich people have towards wealth and money in general, so that can help you to improve your situation and to check actually if you have those attitudes of rich people, because our mindset, our attitude is 80% of our success, as they say. And the first point here is a little bit counterintuitive, because basically we think that we need to get more and more. But the first point I want to mention is generosity. And you might think, what? I have to accumulate wealth. I don't have to give it away. Wait until the end of this video before you judge it, because then you get the whole point. And the first thing is really to have this mindset of being rich, because you can't give if you feel poor. And if you feel poor, you cannot give. Rich people, they can give because they feel rich. They feel that if they give something, they will still have enough. And if you have this feeling of scarcity and, I don't have enough, then you will never give. So when you give your mind the signal that you are rich. And it's not a joke, People who give, they are actually more happy. This is also proven. But also it works like this, that when you give some percentage of your income, then you have more openness to what's going on in life. You see more opportunities. People also start opening up to you, because you open some situations and help some people, and they start to, to give you the feedback and to give you back. And sometimes it's like that you give here, but you get from here, and it's also fine. This is how this universe functions, whatever you call it, but it is like that. Sometimes people think, okay, how can I give if I have nothing? But you have something, very little. It's not about how much you give, it's about the percentage. The best way would be to have 10% of your money giving away. You can decide where you want to give. Make sure you invest into something or somebody that will be good for the future, of the mankind. So support great projects, support great people. But the fact of giving is already enough. So 10% of whatever you have is a great thing. Every month I have this habit already for many years that I give some percentage of my income to different projects that I find very useful for humanity. And this feeling really gives me a lot of happiness, because I feel that I'm a part of it. I feel that my life has much more meaning than just caring about one person. It's about being a part of some bigger movements. So it's really a great feeling, and it really gives people not only the feeling of being rich, but actually being rich and becoming rich and getting more the feedback from the world, because you have created this habit of giving, giving, and giving. If you have any questions to that, please let me know in the comments, because I know it works. I've been there for many years, so it's absolutely certain, but I would like to know what you think. And also, before we go on with the next point, I would like you to consider subscribing to this channel. Here we talk about ways of becoming free on all levels, and living the best version of yourself, enjoying the life you have. So if you want to get a video every week, then subscribe and hit the notification bell, so we don't finish with this video, but continue our relationship. The second point is think like a business owner. In our life, it's so common to be a consumer, just to spend and basically to waste a lot of things. But instead, you should really start thinking like a business owner, because usually rich people, they are all business oriented. You know, if you feel that there's nothing that you can give to this world, I can assure you that there is. Be it something great or be it something difficult that you went through and learn a lot of things and can share and help those who are going through the same process. So, if you want to build your business, but you are not sure what to start with, I really recommend checking my free training on building your dream business. It is linked in the description below. It is just a half an hour training, but after you will be certain of what you can give to the world, how you can enrich, this life and lives of others, so that you can influence things for the better, and build your business. I also have a course on how to build your business using social media, in particular Instagram, because this is something that I've done. And in this course, I share the techniques and the knowledge. And after finishing this course, you can have your business within 1 month. So you can also check it out. It is in the description below as well. And I would love to see it in my class. And the third point is kind of connected with the second one, is actually that you need to be an investor. You have to think like an investor. It's also related with the first one as well, because when you give, you basically invest your energy. And when you invest your energy into something great, then your life really makes sense and has meaning and has purpose, and you get more and more back. So when you think like an investor, then you can see that you can, own not only your own business, but you can own businesses of other successful entrepreneurs. Yeah. So you can buy a stock, and then this way you become a part of a business. You invest your money into some business which is going to give you back. And with investing, it's the same thing. People say, I don't have anything to invest. But again, be it 10%, be it 5%, if it should be 5%, start with something. Yeah, you have to start, otherwise you never will. And wealth is something that you build over at least a decade. It's not it's not over time. Statistics shows usually takes time. So you should be thinking like 1 decade long before you quit building your wealth. Long-term thinking. When it comes to investing especially, it's not about trading, it's really about long-term things, and it can be real estate, it can be whatever precious things, and valuable things that get more value over time. And here, of course, you have to educate yourself on how you invest and in what things, but most important is that you get this mindset that it is necessary, if you want to build your wealth, to invest into things. So if you can give 10% and invest 10%, so 20% of your income is invested this way, it's a good idea. The next point, which is very important, is taking responsibility, because especially now when it's crazy what's going on, it's hard to think about what to invest into. It's hard to think about a business idea that should not fail in these crazy times where businesses have to close and, employees lose their jobs and stuff like that. So in those kinds of really, when such a recession comes, it's really tough. But at the same time, it's known that crisis is the time where a lot of wealth is being built. So if you are prepared for a crisis, which you should be, because they come every, at least every 10 years or more often. And I have a separate video how you should be preparing for financial crisis. So you can check it out here after you watch this one. Then if you prepare, then actually also recession is the time where you can build wealth. It's hard, it's tough, but you can. And if you're not prepared, you cannot. And most people are not prepared. That's the reason why most of people are not wealthy, So taking responsibility and prepare oneself for what should come. Not think just for today, but think long term. Yeah, it's not like, okay, I have money now, I can just spend it, And this comes me to the next point, actually, that never spend more than you have. Of course, there are exceptions when you get money to invest into some profitable business, but it can be also very risky. Yeah. But when you just spend for some great lifestyle more than you have, or everything you have, well, it's all the poor people that do that. You know, all poor people behave this way, that they spend everything they have, or even more. And it's so common to go into debt nowadays. And some people, you know, the more they live, the more debt they have, because it just became a part of our lifestyle. And it's so strange, because this way one can never become rich. I hope this video was useful. Give this video a like. It really helps YouTube algorithm understand that this is something valuable, so others can also watch it. Don't forget to subscribe, and meanwhile, check out another video of mine that can be useful for you. So I'll see you in that video.